Thank you for joining me here. I'm Glenn W. Worthington, and my wife Cindy and I own the Worthington Diamond Mine and Diamond Recovery Plant. I would tell you that we are here at the entrance to the Worthington Diamond Mine, but actually, more precisely, we are at the gate that prevents entrance into the Worthington Diamond Mine. Keep out posted, no trespassing. We do have video surveillance. We don't want people coming in for lots of reasons. We sell some of the ore from our diamond recovery plant, and from our diamond mine, as unsearched diamond ore. Well, if people were up there surface searching, then it's not unsearched. So we don't really let people go up there. And also, when we're operating, we've got heavy equipment moving around, and it wouldn't be safe. So really, there's no entrance except for people. We worked out a mutual driveway easement with them. What happened is, this 4 1/3 acres that you see right here, my wife Cindy and I bought about 25 years ago because of its close proximity to one of the 7 known diamond pipes located within 3 miles outside of the Crater of Diamond State Park. So we bought this land, and then about 4 years ago, we bought 10 acres just on east of here, but it was landlocked. Nobody could really get to that 10 acres unless you went from our driveway, our property, across some other people's property. So we made a mutual driveway easement. Their land was also landlocked, and we wrote a legal document and filed with the county courthouse here in Murfreesboro that they had permission to cross our property to get to theirs if we could have permission to cross their property to get to our other 10 acres. So mutual driveway easement. And so we got that deal. So they are allowed to pass here, and the Worthingtons, but that's about it. Everybody else keep out. But something kind of interesting I want to tell you about. So our diamond recovery plant, you can kind of see it from here, but we're kind of trying to hide it too. It sort of reminds me of the old joke. I don't know if you've heard it, but why did the elephant paint his toenails red? So he could hide in the strawberry patch. Well, our elephant diamond recovery plant is hidden back there, but I think you can kind of see it in the strawberry patch anyway. I was working at our diamond recovery plant this morning, and Mac, my other neighbor, was feeding ore with his skid steer, and I noticed, see, I always keep my eye open for different rocks on the ground because maybe one of them's going to be a diamond or something. So I've always got my eyes open for a diamond or an arrowhead or something like that. But I started seeing these round, purplish-black, round, they almost look like rocks, laying around on different parts of our diamond recovery plant and on the ground. I've got 4 of them here, and I thought, what are these things? And I thought, they are muscadine grapes. And I don't know if you're familiar, but anyway, these are muscadine grapes, and they do grow wild here in southwest Arkansas. In fact, my neighbor Mac has a vine of wild muscadine grapes on his property. Well, I looked all around. I looked up in the trees that give us shade for our diamond recovery plant, and there are no muscadine vines growing up there. And I thought, how in the world did these get here? I thought, if a bird carried it over, they would have eaten the muscadine. And I posed that question to Mac. I said, you know, what is going on? What is it with these laying around here? I said, I don't have muscadines on my property, and yet there are muscadines here, and an animal wouldn't bring it, they would eat it. And he said, not necessarily. A woodpecker would take his muscadine grapes, fly over there, split it open, and eat the seeds out of it and leave the rest of the grape. He said, do any of them have seeds in it? And I looked, and look, no, they are split open, and the seeds are missing. So, anyway, mystery solved, that's what it was. But honestly, the reason I brought you to this gate is yesterday I saw a half a muscadine grape sitting on our gate. And I thought, what is going on? I thought, oh, one of my friends is pulling a trick on me. They came by and the gate was closed and they didn't come in, didn't get to talk to me. But there's a half a muscadine grape sitting there, and I thought, what is the deal? And I'll tell you, the two people that immediately came to mind, I thought it's either Scott Krakus or Darren Higgins. Anyway, I had the culprits all picked out and named. It's one of those guys that pulled this stunt on me. And as it turned out, I think since the story of the muscadine grape on our diamond recovery plant, I think a woodpecker sat here and ate that muscadine and ate the seeds out of it and left the grape. That you would think most birds would eat the grapes, eat the fruit, but according to Mac, it's woodpeckers, and they're getting the seeds out of them. So anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting, and I've left that there. It's just kind of stuck and glued to the gate. It could be there forever as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, these are not shiny brown rocks, and the mystery of the muscadines is solved. But this is our gate, and I appreciate your interest in the Worthington Diamond Mine, but we don't really announce where it's located because we don't want trespassers. We don't live here. We're not here all the time. My wife thinks I live here all the time, but I do spend a lot of time here. But so we can guard it well when we're here, but when we're gone, we just don't want people, milling around, breaking in. So no trespassing is serious. It's actually well guarded. We've got chiggers that are here 24/7 guarding the place, and ticks also guard. And I think they are the kind that have the Rocky Mountain spotted fever too. That's just a warning to everybody. And then if you'll watch in another video that will soon be uploaded, it's also guarded by spiders that can get you, black widow spiders. So, and then there's an assortment of snakes as well guarding this place all the time. You've got the rattlesnakes I've seen here, serious, recently. Copperheads I've seen here, and I've seen one water moccasin here as well. I mean, we've got two ponds, a supply water pond, return water pond. So there are 4 venomous snakes in North America. We've got 3 of them here on this property. And so they're working to guard the place, not to mention the poison ivy, the green briars, the blackberry vines, thorny vines, and barbed wire everywhere. So anyhow, it's well guarded, and don't even try to figure out where we're at or come by. It's just not open to the public. I mean, and we just don't like to deal with trespassers. I mean, we've got plenty of rifles and pistols and one shotgun and plenty of ammo and everything, but it's just, we've got a way of dealing with trespassers. I mean, we've got an excavator, we've got 10 acres, but it's just so much trouble, takes so much time to deal with trespassers like that. But seriously, if you want some of our ore, we'll box it up to you and mail it to you, and you don't even have to drive all the way to Southwest Arkansas. If you want some of the unsearched ore from the Worthington Diamond Mine, the same kind of stuff that we run through the plant, we'll scoop up the stuff. Instead of sending it to the plant to be washed for diamond content, we'll put it in a box, a priority mail box, and send it to you, and we'll even pay the postage. So if you're interested, go to www.diamondsinar.com. And now you've learned something about woodpeckers, and we have the red-headed woodpeckers. I've seen pileated woodpeckers here before and red-bellied woodpecker, but this year, all of a sudden, Mac and I said, never seen them before, we've got 8 red-headed woodpeckers. They're black and white and got a red head, and they fly over to his property and mine and back. They eat his corn that he's got out for the deer, and he also feeds foxes and all. But anyway, the mystery of the muscadine grapes. Thanks for watching this edition of Genuine Diamonds in Arkansas.